it's weird to think that it's been 2 years. It's not officially been 2 years, but you were gone for the 7th time. What else is new? So true, bestie. I was okay. Fuck. Where do I start? I probably owe everybody an explanation. It was kind of perfect timing that I was reached out to by a VTubing related project. They wanted to scout me for something. I was ecstatic. They scouted me for that about 2 years ago. They brought me into the team. I got set up for everything. And I didn't end up debuting with this project. To give you guys kind of the summary, for those of you who know where I am now, I didn't debut with this project. I ended up doing the work of about 4 managers. I was not being paid. I was being very much taken advantage of, and it was a really bad situation, and that made me lose a lot of my passion for being a VTuber, and it was a bad scenario. So I reached out to a different company that I was on very good terms with. I knew the management really well, and I was like, hey, you guys are a good company. I think I'm in a bad company. What do you think I should do? Like, how do I get out of this? And they really helped me navigate that. By the time I got out of that bad scenario, they were like, hey, by the way, we didn't know you wanted to go corporate. We didn't know that was a desire you had. We thought you didn't like that. We would have recruited you sooner if we knew. So, they invited me to audition. I auditioned and I was accepted. So, a year and a half ago, I was accepted into a very, very good VTubing agency. I did a lot of work for my debut prep. I did a lot of stuff that made me really happy there, and I really felt like I could be myself, and it was very good. Kind of wanted to explain to you guys, like, oh, here's what's been happening. I was in a bad company, and now I'm in a good company, and I did a long time of debut prep, and then I debuted. Really, really enjoying my life now. I'm really happy. I'm really, really happy. And I just wanted to be able to tell you guys that I did my best to be like, no, I'm not dead. I'm just working. I'm just working. Do any of you guys do art? Do you know what it's like to do art, to draw, to do any of that stuff? This channel feels like looking at a completed painting and going, I know I could fix more things about it. I know I could add more paint. I know I could do another layer, another change, another something, add another detail here, another thing here. But do I need to? And it's kind of one of those things of like, it feels completed or something. But like, oh, I'm not ever gonna stream as Lopi again. I'm never gonna make shorts again. I'm never gonna make videos again. It's more like this channel to me feels like something I worked so hard on, and if I add any more to it, or if I risk putting more details in or more work in, then I risk ruining what I've made so far. You know? I'm not a hag! I am a member of Idol Corp, Idol EN. My new channel's name is Enya Ignis. And I'm really happy as Enya. I have a cover. I have a song cover, and I actually feel like I sing well. I feel like I sing well, and it sounds so cool. I did a Fall Out Boy cover. A fucking Fall Out Boy cover for my debut. That's so cool! And I'm happy. I'm really happy there. Why Corpo? Oh, that's a good question. Why did I go Corpo? Like I said, I was really intimidated by this channel, by doing more on this channel, because it felt like if I did anything else, it would be at risk of ruining it. And so I really wanted that fresh start. I wanted a chance to create a character that I felt happy playing today. A character that felt like it matched me now instead of me when I was 16. So I wanted to go Corpo for that. I wanted to go Corpo for the opportunity to have friends, people to work with more frequently, people who be there for me and be around. And while being a corpo, there's always gonna be things that happen in a VTuber corp that you don't expect, surprise you, things that aren't gonna be as good as you thought, or things that won't be the same. But in the end, it's kind of a worthwhile trade for what a corpo provides, and I'm really happy with it. I was willing to take the risk and join a corp, and I'm happy with my result. Did any of the Corpo Catastrophes this year give you a reason to rethink? Yeah, actually, I was really hesitant I was really scared, especially after meeting people like Sayu and talking to a few other people who had gotten out of bad corpos, talking unrelated to my friends Bree, talking to Umi, like people who had bad experiences in corpos, big or small. I talked to all of them, and I did my best to figure out if I was in a good place or a bad place, and I think I am in a good place. I am in a good place, I believe. I am in a good place, and I'm happy where I am. So, while I did have a lot of hesitation, I don't regret joining. Can we see the other Lopi models before you leave? I'm really, really, really happy. But,